Hi there, Angry and Fan turn to bring you One Piece chapter 699. One chapter before the 700. Probably 700 won't probably be that big deal, but this was actually the only chapter I enjoyed this triple chapter week. Well, as we know, Kusan, or more commonly that we all know him as Aokiji, appeared, and he stops uh, Donflamingo from killing Smoker by freezing Donflamingo, but Donflamingo breaks out of the ice. Apparently there's a weakness to the power. Unless the heart get totally frozen, then someone can break free of the ice. Or probably just Donflamingo was all that powerful, but well, whatever. Donflamingo realizes it's a useless fighting Kusan, and leaves and saying, "What are you now, Kusan? The rumors aren't pleasant," meaning probably that Aokichi. Yeah, I switch between the names because, well, actually I want to call him Kusan now because it's no longer Aokichi. But okay, let's just, because others are more familiar with it, let's just call him Aokichi, okay? Um, and he says that meaning that probably that Aokichi is involved also with the shadow brokering, or that another room is, well, whatever. He says Smoker, and he talks to him saying, "How did you know I was here?" I wanted to see you, Smoker," he says. And he says something like, and he wonders, what are you really after, uh, Aokichi? And he says, "No, nothing really. I am me." But the but oh, sorry, I had to check something. But well, he also mentions that that Smoker should keep an eye on Donflamingo because he's not a random pirate, and that he must tell Sakazuki, which is of course Akainu, to ready the Admiral troops because now the screws or whatever are gonna run amok. No kidding, huh? So does that mean this next arc, or actually, are we in a new arc? Or nah, probably not. But it means all hell is about to break loose. Saying something like Sakazuki is now gonna get something he's never experienced before. He then tells the other to, well, not tell them that he was here, but for the first time in a long time he is so absent-minded he forgets to tell them, but they understand. Oh yeah, we see what he was riding on. It was not a chair, and it was not a bicycle. Apparently it was a giant penguin. Unless I have mistaken, he rode on a penguin. Or maybe, no, maybe he rode on a penguin and sat on a chair. I just made it confusing now, didn't I? Okay, what I meant. He was riding on a penguin, but he was, and as he was riding on the penguin, he was sitting on a chair. It wasn't that was sitting on a chair that was gliding through the ocean. He was riding on a penguin and then and made it and sitting on a chair on the penguin. You know what I mean, right? Sorry. Well, back to the cruise ship. Usopp and Chopper are not so happy with Law, but Law, of course, ignores them. And Brook noticed, no, I mean, Kinemon tries to fight Zoro because apparently he recognizes Shunsi. And apparently, I actually wondered about that. If Ryuma was such a famous samurai, shouldn't that incident have been known? And apparently, when Ruma's corpse was taken and was his blade, the entire Wano country was in a devastation of tears. Who can blame them? Ruma was a national treasure, even though he wasn't alive. But Zoro can't explain because it's so long, and then he wonders what Momosuke is, and here comes the comedy. Momosuke is taking a bath with Robin, and when he comes out, he is grabbing her breast, or no, sitting with his head on the breast. Brook, Sanji, and even Kinemon gets furious at this little kid's perversion, saying that he's just using his childish innocence to do this. Nami hits them, and then Momosuke compliments Nami, and she hugs him too close to his breast, and Momosuke gives the three other guys a mean look, meaning that he's aware what he's doing. What a perverted, evil little kid. Well, it's not a surprise. Kinemon was quite perverted too. Now, and Momosuke is always trying to act older than he really is, so he really likes older women. And who can blame them? I mean, Robin and Nami really had nice breasts, I must say. And pardon me wrong, Robin looked even more beautiful when she came out of the shower, I gotta say. Well, elsewhere, next morning, during the night, Chopper and Usopp are looking for Donflamingo. The rest are sleeping, but Frankie is also keeping lookout, and Sanji and Kinemon, well, they're frustrated at Momosuke's anger because Nami found Momosuke so cute, so now he's sleeping inside Nami and Robin's room, the secret room no man are allowed to get into. And the next day, the morning paper comes, and it was revealed that Donflamingo has stepped down. Well, apparently he had no choice, but it also reveals Law and Luffy's alliance. I don't think that was good. And oh yeah, and their wanted poster, I mean Luffy and Laws are pretty similar. I know Law does not have that huge idiotic green, but if you look in the page you can see Beppo's backside. The same with Usopp's backside on Luffy's wanted poster. And also it's been confirmed that Hawkins, Apu, and Kid have finally made an alliance. That's also in the newspaper. Everybody's terrifying and wonder what to do. Oh yeah, it also says that apparently Donflamingo was the king of Dressrosa. Maybe that's why they call Donflamingo young master. There was some theory that is he pretending to be of noble pride, noble birth or whatever, and now he even made himself a king? Huh. Maybe you were right, whatever who said that. Well, this is not. But now he has resigned himself as the Majesty of Dressrosa, and everybody is pretty sad. I mean, in Dressrosa about that. But he is strangely still on Dressrosa, and he listens to some music, and he hears that then the music rings. He picks it up. It is Law, and the chapter ends after that. Well, what can you say? This chapter was good. It was nice to see some comedy there with Momosuke just sitting his head. No, how do you say that? How do you say that word? Laying his head on the woman's breasts. That was just hilarious. And seeing even his father was so overprotective of Momosuke getting so angry. It means that he's above. He doesn't like these. It likes mean children perversion even more. I mean, all the perverts were the funny guys here. I mean, I know what Brook and Sanji was so angry about that because, well, they know they can't do that because they're grown men, and now this little kid is using that. That's just not fair. He's the devil, they say. Yeah, it was real funny. Still no clue of what Kusan is. I wonder, is he a revolutionary now? Well, I don't think so, maybe. They don't have a headquarters in New York. Is he an underworld brooker? No idea there too. Whatever it is, it's clear that Donflamingo have heard some rumors. And apparently, Kusan also mentions that he has seen what the government really is when you're not working with them. Is that a hint that he is a revolutionary? Because they almost say the same thing. Whatever, this is this chapter. It was good. It was great to see this chapter and compared to all the rest. I'll see you next time in the next review. Bye.